how gangsta are you? That's just my question. How much are you willing to do it?
We need the badges of the pigs! We need the badges of the pigs!
To what extent of my personal material gains am I willing to sacrifice for this bigger noble cause?
A former intern for mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani is embroiled in a scandal after a webinar that she participated in last year has since resurfaced. In it, she seems to endorse jihad and also is pressuring fellow Muslims to get doxed and arrested in their protests. The video from 2024 resurfaced recently, and it's from a CUNY for Palestine webinar entitled Islamic Political Activism, and here's a clip from that.
If you get suspended, if you get doxxed, because it's bound to happen when you're doing a righteous cause and when you're doing something for the sake of Allah here in the West, it will never ever be in vain. And the true believer knows that none of this is in vain, that this is all jihad, that this is all ibadah, and that this is all counted for by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Hadeeqa Malik is a student at the City College of New York, where she was formerly the president of Students for Justice in Palestine. In the summer of 2024, before Mamdani ran for mayor, she worked for him when he was assemblyman, and she was an intern specializing in communications and outreach. There are several selfies of them smiling together in his office, and currently she lists herself on her LinkedIn as an outreach coordinator for the Council on American Islamic Relations. Despite only being an undergraduate student, this is the second public scandal that she's been embroiled in. This is the second video that's gone quite viral of her. The first was of her berating NYPD officers at a pro-Palestine rally.
To the Rafiq! To the Rafiq! To the pigs! To the pigs! Who can call themselves by the name of Islam? Who can call themselves by the name of Islam? To the Muhammad! To the Muhammad! Put some respect on that name! Put some respect on that name! Put some respect on that name!
The video shows her leading other protesters in a chant and calling police officers who were lined up pigs and signaling out one Muslim officer who she seems to imply is bringing shame to his traditionally Muslim name. Of course, it goes without saying that Mamdani is not responsible for all of his former interns' opinions and what they do, and surely she does not speak for all pro-Palestine protesters, let alone all Muslims. But I do think that she is an interesting case to demonstrate that not everybody who's taking to the streets are purely motivated by a humanistic concern for what's going on in Gaza right now. There are some people who are truly radical, and there is a perhaps small but concerning extremist contingent in these protests. And so my take from all this is that the individuals who are genuine liberal pro-Palestine activists ought to very seriously consider distancing themselves from this extremist, illiberal, and quite frightening faction of their movement.